Okay, so now that your essay is pretty much completed, and you probably don't want to take these steps until it is, we are going to go ahead and go through the formatting of the essay. So first, what you can do is you can follow the link in this video to get to the cover page template. Once you're there, you're going to highlight the text on the cover page. You're going to hit Control-C to copy it, and then you'll go to your essay and give yourself a little bit of space and hit Control-V to paste it. The title page will be one of the pages, and the next page will be the table of contents. I'm going to hit enter until this stuff goes onto a separate page. You'll notice that on the first page now, there's no header here, there's no title, my name isn't here, and none of that is here. And that's because that all exists on your title page. So the title of my project is going to be Making Eco-Bricks Save the Environment, or something like that. That's not how you spell it. Student name, you're going to delete that and write your name. And then you're going to need to put in your word count. So you're going to go to Tools, you're going to go to Word Count, and you're going to type in this number of words, 2817. And then this is your submission checklist. So after you've printed out your essay, you can check that you have all of these different things. You have a cover page, title of contents, and these different sections, which we will add now. And then your appendices. You need to have 5 process journals. These are just workbook pages, so you need 5 workbook pages attached. You need to have evidence of your product. So this is like a picture of your product or something along those lines. And then you need to have page 69, your academic honesty form, attached at the end as well. Okay, and then we'll move on to your table of contents. Your table of contents page will be filled out now because we can add page numbers and these different sections now that we're done writing our essay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Insert, and down to header and page number. I'm going to go to page number, and we want this one because it's not going to put a page number on the first page, but it will start numbering on the second page. We don't want a page number on our title page. So I'm going to choose this one here. And you'll see that it's starting to number our pages now. So what I'm going to do in addition to this is I'm going to put my cursor here, and I'm going to put my last name in front of the page number. And what you'll see, hopefully, is that it puts the same page number on all of the pages. I've used Times New Roman font. I like that best, and so you can use Arial if you want, but I'm going to change my font here to Times New Roman so that my page numbers match the rest of my essay. Okay, so that should look good. Okay, the next thing is I need to make sure that my formatting is correct here so that my page numbers are correct. So I'm going to hit Control-A, which highlights everything in my essay, and then I need to make sure that my essay is double-spaced. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go to double, and now my whole essay will be double-spaced. But what I realized when I did that is that it messed up my spacing here, so I'm going to delete all this extra space. Okay, and oops, it also messed that part up, so I'm going to bring that back to that page. Okay, and now everything looks good. Just kidding. This just needs to be, it doesn't need to be double spaced, so I'm going to delete the extra space here. You could also double space before you paste in this information, and then it won't be janky like mine was. Okay, eventually we'll get there. Okay. I'm also going to delete the extra space here. Like I said, alternatively, you could just paste these in after you've double-spaced your essay. Oh my goodness. Okay, And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the section titles. So the first section is going to be titled Investigation. These are your first 4 paragraphs. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to center, and I'm going to hit Investigate. Okay, then I'm going to find my second section, which is after paragraph 4, I think. I don't know. Sorry, after paragraph 5. So I'm going to go to paragraph 5, which is here, and then I'm going to center, and I'm going to title this Plan. Then I'm going to go down to paragraph 9, where the Taking Action section starts. I'm going to center, I'm going to title this Take Action. And then I'm going to go down to paragraph 13 for the reflecting section. Okay, now that I have all of my sections written here, what I can do is I can go back to the beginning and I can give page numbers for all these different sections. So actually I want this to match up, so I'm going to change those to say investigation, planning, etc. Investigation. So this starts on page 2, so I'm going to say investigation is page 2. My planning section starts on page 4. My taking action section starts on page 5. My reflecting section starts on page 6. And my works cited page starts on page, oops, I need to bump that to page 11. It needs to be its own page. So page 11. And then you won't have page numbers for these last appendices. They will just be stapled onto your paper at the end of your paper. So I think that that's everything for your formatting. After you've done the formatting, you can look through and make sure your editing is all correct, that you have capitalization, punctuation, all of that looking nice. What I would recommend is that you print a copy and really do look over your copy and make sure it looks like how you intended it to look. And then you should be pretty much good to go to turn in your personal project essay, which is really exciting. Okay, thanks guys.